Fearless Nnamdi Kanu sends an urgent message to Nigerians from detention. See what he said that raised a lot of concern. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for listening to Daily Brief News this morning. Well, Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, has sent a message, especially to Ndigbo of recently concerning his detention details. Well, Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has expressed a lack of faith in receiving a fair judgment from any court in Abuja. This assertion was made known by his lead attorney Aloy Mako following a visit to Kanu at the Abuja office of the Department of State Services (DSS), where he has been held in solidarity confinement since his controversial abduction and extraordinary rendition from Kenya in June 2021. Ejimako revealed that Kanu conveyed his deep frustration over the balanced disregard for due process and the rule of law that has categorized the handling of his case. He emphasized that Kanu is not hopeful of a favorable ruling because he believes that the legal proceedings against him are influenced not by established laws but by political motivations, which he described as dirty and deadly politics. The attorney highlighted Kanu's concern regarding the inconsistent application of law in his case, suggesting that they do not align with either Nigerian law or relevant international legal standard. According to Ejimako, Kanu believes that those benefiting from the prevailing insecurity in the region are the ones determining the negative outcome of his trial. He argued that if true justice were being served, the concerted effort aimed at attacking Kanu's characters and undermining his mission would no longer resonate with the public. Well, Kanu has urged the public to examine all court rulings and judgments relating to both himself and IPOB in order to grasp the disparity between what the law says and what has been executed in practice. He maintains that his trial amounts to a sham orchestrated to undermine both truth and justice. Last year, Justice Binta Nwankwo of the Federal High Court in Abuja stepped aside from Kanu's case, only to have it reassigned to her despite appeals from Kanu and his legal team. This situation exemplifies the ongoing complexities and controversies surrounding the legal proceeding against the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, reflecting broader tensions regarding his security, justice, and political influence in Nigeria. Well, as Nnamdi Kanu remains in custody, the public and his supporters continue to question the integrity of the judicial process in his case. And that was all, my people, that was said here concerning this headline today this morning. We says it a bombshell. Fearless Nnamdi Kanu sends strong message to Nigerians from detention. See what he said that raises concern. You have had it. You have had it already. Well, Nnamdi Kanu sends a message to the people of Nigeria and especially Ndigbo, because Nnamdi Kanu is telling us that he's not sure that he himself can receive a fair trial in Nigeria. Yes, he is not even sure that he himself can receive a fair trial in Nigeria, because it is already clear to us that Nnamdi Kanu cannot be freed. Just like even though he's proved innocent, he cannot just be freed. The federal government did not want to release him, not just because of his maybe they see that he's guilty. No, they're accusing him for political gains. That is it. Nnamdi Kanu now is now a toy that the federal government are using for their own selfish political gains. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu has now become a toy that the federal government are now using for their own selfish political gains. They will just use his case for election campaign, telling the people of the Southeast that if you elect me in, I'll make sure I release Nnamdi Kanu. All this trash. Yes, all this trash. And meanwhile, by doing this, the Southeast governors are benefiting from the insecurity in the Southeast because of the funds that the federal government are giving them for insecurity every month. And because of that, they don't want Nnamdi Kanu to release anytime soon. Yes. They don't want Nnamdi Kanu to release anytime soon. You see, the issue of Nnamdi Kanu has not just been going his way. Everybody knows that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent, but the federal high court are just so corrupt. Like I always say, this is the first time in Nigeria that I see a federal court is disobeying a Supreme Court order. Believe me. And in our civic book or the Nigerian Constitution, they will say that the Supreme Court is the biggest court in Nigeria. Yeah, they say the Supreme Court is the biggest court in Nigeria, but in Nigeria, the same Supreme Court that is the biggest court in Nigeria, a federal court is disobeying the Supreme Court order concerning Nnamdi Kanu's case. Does that make sense? That is just so absurd. Like, seriously, that is not right. That is not right. But even when Nnamdi Kanu called for Justice Binta Nwankwo to rescue herself, and she did rescue herself, they still brought back the case file to her again, saying that she should be the one to preside over the case. That's said that there's a lot of There's a lot of bad doings happening in Nnamdi Kanu's case. Believe me, the federal government just want to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu will not be released because they know that with Binta's influence, because Binta Mako has been, the federal government have paid her already. She's just doing the job that they tell her to do. She's not presiding over any case. Yes, they've bribed her already. It's what the federal government wants her to say, as she said. That's why Nnamdi Kanu called for her to rescue herself. And the federal government still did their best to still bring her back again. But Nnamdi Kanu said that it's not going to stand in front of her to preside any other case, that they should find another judge. The issue of Nnamdi Kanu's case now is so complex that people are even giving up. People are even giving. That's why Nnamdi Kanu said that receiving a fair judgment from any court in Abuja or Nigeria is very, very rare. Yes, he does not even have faith again in receiving a fair trial anymore. Yes, people are even saying international communities to come and put mouth inside the matter because it is that the federal government of Nigeria cannot even handle it. This is just cheating. This is just everything. The federal government of Nigeria just going against everything human rights stands for. This is not right. Well, the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu Ejimako revealed that Kanu conveyed his deep frustration over the blatant disregard for the due process and the rule of law. The federal government of Nigeria is disregarding the rule of law that has categorized the handling of his case. He emphasized that Kanu is not hopeful for a favorable ruling because he believes that the legal proceedings against him are influenced by not established law but by political motivations, which he described as dirty and deadly politics. That is it. Deadly politics. They're just swindling his case. They themselves, the Nigerian government, they don't want to release him at all. They don't have any plans for releasing him. A prolonged detention is the best thing the Nigerian government to give him because they know that he's innocent. They cannot convict him. It will be against their own law to convict an innocent man. Who does that? They cannot convict him, and they don't want to release him. So the best option for them is the prolonged detention, and that is what I've been doing perfectly well now. Yes, that is what I've been doing. But by fire by force, nothing lasts forever now. Nothing lasts forever. That's what the Igbo people are saying. By fire by force, nothing lasts forever. And Nnamdi Kanu will still be released. He cannot stay there forever. Yeah, no matter how the federal government want to try their best, he can't stay there forever. He has to come outside. Every day for the thief, one day for the owner. One day, Nnamdi Kanu will come outside by fire by force. What do you guys think? Tell me. Drop one comment in the comment section concerning the Nnamdi Kanu case. And don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap that subscribe button. Here's the bigger one with the notification bell so that anytime I have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Yes, once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day. I love you.